let's ask you about some tips to practice, particularly these. There are two active skills, writing and speaking. What are the most important tips for these two skills?
I used to have a student in China, and she used to use a certain technique that really mind boggled me. I used to come to work, and before work would start, I would come like an hour early just so I can relax and beat the rush hour. She would always be in the far corner of the institute, and she used to read out loud. And she used to just read and read and read and read and read. She would struggle. I would hear her struggle. But when she would struggle, she would stop. She would check her phone, listen to the
Mhm.
pronunciation, and try to repeat and just keep going and going for hours. She would just read out loud. So when it was time to actually speak to her, I found that she was a much better speaker than other students who weren't practicing this technique or who weren't devoting that amount of time and practice. So I
Mhm.
think that's one way, that's a proven method that I've seen with my own eyes, with my own students that they've used and I've learned from them.
Okay. How is my level of language? I mean, English language. Because as you know, there are four skills, but the weakest one for me, I mean, is speaking. How do you estimate my level of English?
The good news is the correct mentality, the correct approach is that you're only going to get better and you're here to interact and socialize, and everyone here has the same goal. So we shouldn't overthink it. We should just do it. Take action, and experience will teach you, Abdul Karim.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed.